Hi guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. I'm Ping Ping, and for the information of everybody, I make US visa updates and travel updates from the Philippines to the United States and vice versa. And I'm also a US visa consultant and processor. I process US tourist visa, K1, spousal, and any other types of visa. Alright, for further information about that, you can visit my page, The Molars US Visa Consultancy. Alright guys, so for today's video, I will discuss to you the updates from the US Embassy in Manila about the different types of visa categories that we have, and also updates from National Visa Center about the visa bulletin, and also travel guidelines from the Philippines to the United States and vice versa. Okay, so let me share my screen to you for some updates. First is, please take note that you don't need COVID test for all travelers going to the United States from foreign lands, which include Philippines. CDC order requiring proof of vaccination for non-US citizen, non-immigrants to travel to the United States is still in effect. And for all non-immigrant, non-US citizens, air travelers to the United States are required to be fully vaccinated and to provide proof of vaccination status prior to boarding. This requirement does not apply to US citizens, US nationals, US lawful permanent residents, or green card holders, or immigrants. So please take note, guys, that you're a tourist visa, you need to be fully vaccinated in order for you to travel to the United States. If you're not fully vaccinated, you cannot board the aircraft. Okay, few reminders. The US Embassy in the Philippines is providing all routine visa services, though interview appointments for some visa classes remain limited in order to prioritize travelers with urgent need and certain critical categories for visas. Due to high volume of applicants and consular staffing shortages, wait times for many visa classes are longer than pre-pandemic norms, such as tourist visa, which is the wait time is very long. But I have some good news for you guys about the tourist visa. As of October 2022, most IR visa cases being scheduled for interview were documentary complete at National Visa Center as of July 2022. So guys, if you can see in the previous month, there is some changes because in the previous month, the status is they're updating as of June 2022. So now they're in July. Next, for K1, most key visa cases being scheduled were documentary complete in July 2022. In the previous month, they're processing June 2022. All right, next. Employment-based cases being scheduled were documentary complete in July 2022. For the information of everybody here in the United States right now, we have some shortages when it comes to employees. So they make some expedite cases and they process very fast when it comes to employment-based visas. We have so many job vacancies right now here in the US, so that's the reason why they're processing the employment-based visa very fast. Okay, next. Most current family preference cases are approved expedite cases. Alright, for non-immigrant visa, NIV, the embassy prioritized travelers with urgent, matter of life or death travel needs and certain critical categories of travelers, such as students and exchange visitors, F1, M1, J1, and temporary employees, H1B, H2B, and L non-immigrants. Non-immigrant visa, we're processing renewals of business tourism B1, B2 visa for applicants eligible to have interview waived. For interview waiver, guys, you need to renew it in order for you to avail the interview waiver. But if you're a new applicant, you cannot avail the interview waiver program. This is only available for renewing of visas. Offering biometrics only appointments for applicants who receive their last visa prior to age 14 and interviewing a limited number of B1, B2 applicants each day. Okay. And visa fee validity extension. In the meantime, rest assured that US Mission will extend the validity of your payment, known as MRV fee, until September 30, 2023. Alright guys, but I will show you something, and this is related to US tourist visa. If you can remember, in the past few weeks, you're having a hard time booking for your interview for 2022-2023 because the available schedule is actually few weeks ago was 2024. Now I will share some photo. This actually was taken few hours ago in my personal account in my CGI portal, and you can see the latest schedule is, there we go, tada, right? You can see that is, you can now check as of today, you have available schedule which is December 2022, and that's correct, that's in the Philippines. But I checked some website, the USCA has actually not only opened the Philippines but also opened it worldwide, India, Indonesia, and other parts of the world where there is a US embassy. So yeah, what are you waiting for? If you want to apply for tourist visa, now is the best time to apply, because you can actually get the earliest schedule that you want and you can process it as soon as possible. If you need some help, you can message my personal Facebook account and I can assist you with your US tourist visa application. Okay, anywho, for the next one, we have the update from the National Visa Center for the Visa Bulletin. So let's see if there's some movement for the Visa Bulletin for this October. All right, so we have few reminders first. So we were going to use two phrases. We have final action dates. It means visa will be available or documentary complete. All right, again, guys, final action dates, it means visa will be available or documentary complete. But if it's dates for filing application, it means that you need to process all your documents and submit it to National Visa Center for processing. Okay, and then there's a few reminders for those applying for family-based petition. So Section 201 of the Immigration Nationality Act, INA, sets an annual minimum family-sponsored preference limit of 226,000. The worldwide level for annual employment-based preference immigrants is at least 240,000. Section 202 prescribes that per country limit for preference immigrants is set at 7% of the total annual family-sponsored and employment-based preference limits. The dependence area limit is set at 2% or 7,320. So that's the reason why, guys, for those who are applying for family-based petition, especially F2, F3, you're having a hard time waiting for your interview schedule because there is a limit for that type of visa. Okay, now let's go to final action dates for family-sponsored preference cases. So you can see it's still the same as the previous month. There's no movement for this, but maybe in the next few months we can see a movement because they actually open now the interview schedule for tourist visa. So I hope they will open as well for immigrant visa such as F2A, F2B, and F3, which is a lot of people are inquiring me about their interview schedule for this family-sponsored type of visa. Next, for dates for filing family-sponsored visa application, it means you have to assemble all your documents and submit it to National Visa Center. So that's it for the Philippines. If you receive your dates if your dates of filing is April 22, 2015, downwards, you may now assemble your documents and submit it to NVC. For F2B, they process current, meaning as of this month. For F2B, October 1, 2013. For Philippines and other countries, they also have some guidelines. For F4, April 22 of 2004. Next, for final action dates for employment-based preference cases. Mostly for Philippines, we have current, only other workers, which is June 1, 2020. For certain religious workers, it means unavailable. And for the rest of types of employment-based visa, it is current. Next, we have dates for filing of employment-based visa application. Alright, so as you can see, it's most current, only for other workers, which is September 8 of 2022. The rest countries, they also have current, and some other workers for Mexico 2022, October 15, 2020 for the 4 types of employment-based visa, and for certain religious, they have October 15, 2020. Okay, next. So please read this. This is very important. Visa availability in the employment fourth category. High demand in employment fourth category may necessitate the establishment of a worldwide final action date in the coming months to hold number used with in the maximum allowed under fiscal 2023 annual limit. This situation will continually monitored and the necessary adjustment will be made. So, meaning guys, the employment-based visa fourth category affects the worldwide limit for the visa for the high demand in the employment fourth category. Okay, so we have diversity immigrant or DV category for the month of October. So Philippines is not included in this one, guys, because we have so many application already for non-immigrant and immigrant visa. And that's it. That's all for today, guys. I hope you learned something in this video. So if you have questions for the updates for the October 2022, feel free to comment down below. And if you have any clarification about this video, you can just click the links in the description box below and you can see all the details in the different website where I get this information for this video. All right, again, for US tourist visa, they're open now. For the latest is December 2022 interview date in the Manila embassy, and apply now for your US tourist visa needs. If you want, you can message me in my Facebook page, the Molars US Visa Consultancy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye. Bye.